Good evening, one and all, and oh cracky, welcome to the International Writers Fellowship. And I forgot to turn my lights on, so the camera will get used to it in a sec. Sorry. My name is Daniel Hand. I am the RPG therapist, and once again, alas, I am all by my lonesome. Jen is away travelling with her son's hockey team. Gary is ill, so sending love to both of them. It's a bit of a shame, really. I've had a bit of a wank week. I could have done with some people to talk to, but them's the breaks, as a former Prime Minister once said. So instead of friends, I've got the sauce. Alcoholics, well, get help, but also welcome. Let me just pour myself a bit of this. I hope everybody here has had a pleasant week. Let me know in the comments what you've been up to, what you're writing, how your writing's gone. I confess I haven't done a great deal since, when was last here? Thursday. Yeah, no, I've been rather busy. Like I say, the world seems to be on fire at the minute and coming to me to fix it in various ways. So obviously these are upsetting times, especially if you happen to be Jewish or Muslim. I hope you're all doing as well as you can in these circumstances. This world, eh? Yeah, so let me just top this off. Why do they make bottles that are just too big? Because this is, I mean, look. I've even got a branded glass. And yet the bottle is too big for its own glass. So I'll just ask my son if he wants it. Give me one moment. Do you want to finish this off? No, quickly. Do you want to finish this off? Do you want to finish this? Okay. Nope, he didn't want to finish that, so I get the whole thing to myself. Yay! Anyway, this I don't think tells me how many people I have in the room with me, so if you are here, hello there. Yeah, so what we're doing, first and foremost, cheers first today. Haven't had that for a while. It's very I'm more of an ale drinker, if I've got to be honest, but it was on offer. I wasn't being picky. So, let's get the day started with a card draw. So, today I'm going to use the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. I think this is probably my favourite deck of the lot of them. I mean, I love all the others, but this is, I don't know, it's got a serene look to it. I mean, it says ethereal, and it's called ethereal, and it gives off kind of an ethereal feel. So, yeah, so I'll use this one. I've started seeing, because since we've been doing this, I've been watching a few tarot reading videos, and a lot of them tap the cards for some reason. I don't suppose anybody knows why that is. I mean, I'm not a trained thing. What are they called? Mentalists or tarot readers. I'm not one of them, but they seem to tap it for some reason. So I thought I'd do the same. So, first card of today, the Nine of Cups. See, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got it's illuminated. Move that out of the way so I don't knock it over whilst I look for the Hujama the interpretation. So the cups, the suit of cups, the minor arcana, And we're looking for the 9. And of course, if you're watching along and you have your own little interpretation of this, by all means, pop it in the chat. Let's have a look. So 9 of Cups. You know those moments when you glance around and feel your heart overflowing with love and appreciation for everything you have created in your life? That's what the 9 of Cups is about. Emotional fulfillment, happiness, and contentment. When this card appears in a tarot reading, you are content in all aspects of your life. Relationships, work, lifestyle, well-being, and more. You are basking in the abundance of life and experiencing your emotions with such intensity and pleasure. This is why the 9 of Cups is often called the wish card. Hang on, I drew this card earlier on for a personal reading, and I was like, this does not feel like me. I've had a really rubbish week, and I feel very unemotionally content. I mean, to the point where I'm thinking I need to contact my therapist again. So maybe this, it says wish, maybe I'm wishing for that. I don't know, what do you guys think? Have you got your own take on it? So I've had a marked lack of contentment this week. It's been a very stressful week. Not, I mean, personally, for not including world events. So maybe I'm noticing the lack of it in my life potentially. But yeah, if you have your own interpretation, let us know. Ooh, we have a major arcana, Justice. Let's see what this one does for us. I mean, it's fairly straightforward to interpret, but let's see what the official interpretation is. The Justice card represents justice, fairness, truth, and law. You are being called to account for your actions and will be judged accordingly. If you have acted in alignment with your higher self and for the greater good of others, you have nothing to worry about. However, if you haven't, you will be called out and made to own up to your actions. If this has you shaking your boots, know that Justice card isn't as black and white as you may think. A level of compassion and understanding accompany justice, and although you may have done something you regret, this card suggests you may be treated fairly and without bias. Be ready to take your responsibilities, to take responsibility for your actions, and stand accountable for the ensuing consequences. Okay. Confess I'm wondering what that could mean. So if we think about it in terms of our writing, consequences for our actions. I mean, I mentioned earlier I haven't done a great deal of writing, so the consequence of that action would be not having much writing to sell. Maybe that's it. I've told my publisher off a couple of times for incompetence. Maybe that'll come back to bite me, because obviously people don't like being called incompetent. Yeah, weird. And another Cups card. We're heavy on Cups today. And this is the 4 of Cups. And what does the 4 have to say? When the 4 of Cups turns up in a tarot reading, new invitations and opportunities are flowing to you, but for now you're saying no and turning them away. Perhaps the prospects do not interest you, or your cup is full, or you already have too much on your plate. Use your discernment to decide on what is truly important to you, and don't be afraid to decline new projects that don't align with your future path. Full cup. Not necessarily having much capacity for other stuff. Yeah, I can see that. So the Nine of Cups, Justice, the Four of Cups. So Nine of Cups, you're all happy. Justice, consequences. Four of Cups, saying no. So if we keep it with writing, am I happy? Yeah, I've got a new book out. It's hard to be unhappy with that as a scenario. Justice, maybe for me it's thinking in terms of sales, maybe the amount of effort I'm putting into marketing, you know, doing stuff like a YouTube channel. I gave a seminar a couple of days ago. Maybe that's consequences. And the Four of Cups saying you're at the stage where you just don't take up too much stuff. As I said, I haven't done much writing. Maybe. Anyway, that's my interpretation of the cards for in terms of writing. Four of Cups, Justice, Nine of Cups. That's what I thought about. Nine, Justice, 4. Anyway, so that's that for today. So what are we doing today in terms of discussion slash writing? I think we'll just hop straight into the writing sprints, to be honest, because like I say, I'm not in a great place and I don't really think you want to hear me whine about life, the universe and everything, so I haven't had beer for ages. So, as I think I mentioned on, what day was it, Thursday, I think I'm going to start basically using these sessions either with Jen or Gary or without, just to focus on my YouTube script writing, because that's a rather hefty job that needs specific input. So yeah, I'll probably focus on that whilst I'm here. And if I ever happen to be in a position where I've done all I need to on that, I'll focus on some fiction. But here and now, I think I'm going to focus on the scripts. I'm currentently writing for an episode about how to create obstacles for a therapeutic role-playing game. Because, you know, I'm an RPG therapist, I use RPGs with clients, so I've got to figure out ways of putting obstacles in their way, A, for the fun of it, but B, to help tackle their issues. And so this video is hopefully going to help other therapists do the same thing. So I am looking for the timer. So probably we go for half an hour. That way you don't have to listen to me blathering on. It's only 8 o'clock, it feels much later than that. So yeah, so if you're this particular program that I'm using doesn't tell me how many watches I have, so if you are here, please do say something in the chat, say hi. Obviously, whilst I'm doing a sprint, I'll be looking down mostly, or the work I'm working on, so if I don't respond immediately, I'll say hello at the end of the sprint. But yeah, so we do 30 minutes. You pick out whatever it is you're doing. Again, if let us know in the chat what you're writing, and yeah, let's get ourselves started, shall we? Happy writing. Hi there, YS. Yes, I've seen the chat. Hello. Hope you're enjoying your writing. I have said that we'll do a sprint until I think Q2. So yeah, hope you're doing well. I'm on the booze tonight, so I'm fine now, but I'm a complete lightweight, so I might well be going, hey, you know what, I love you, I do, in 10 minutes, so just to give you the head start. But yes, so yeah, we'll talk in a few minutes. Again,
great, eh? Success. Roses, those rosy roses. From the ashes of disaster grow the roses of success. Disaster didn't stymie Louis Pasteur. No, sir. Edison took years to see the light. Right. Alexander Graham knew failure well. He took a lot of knocks to ring that bell. So wedding guests distressing, it's a blessing. Onward and upward you must press. Yes, yes, tear from the ashes, up from the ashes, grow the roses of success.
Sorry, I just needed a bit of motivation. Oh. Okay, cool. I think that is us at, well, yeah, it's 8:45. And I've just seen your post, YS. Congratulations, 2 more sponsors. I think we're going to have to get you on the channel at some point, YS, if you don't mind. Simply because, I mean, at the end of the day, you're more frequent than most of our guests. Most of our hosts, even. Oh, sugar. No, just most of our hosts. But yes, congratulations, 2 sponsors, and you're gonna have to explain how you work. I mean, at the end of the day, is this your main job, your YouTube channel, your stream, or is this just a side hustle? You go to work during the day and then enjoy yourself in the evening? Well, yeah, tell us more about you. But absolutely, I think we need to grab you and pull you on board. You full time, my goodness. I'll drink to that. But yeah. But yes, I am very self-conscious and apologetic about calling you a bloke last time. But yeah, all of your narrators are male. I've been listening to a few of your videos and it's like, yes, but this is a bloke, come on. I'm a man. My brain doesn't do anything beyond complex. Anything more complex than 1 + 1 = 3. But yeah. What are you working on at the minute? yeah, I'm supposed to tell you how much writing I've done, aren't I? Not as much as I normally do here. I've only done 235 words. I mean, but yeah, that's pretty average for me actually, for half an hour's work. Well, congratulations! To actually get sponsored for things like that. I mean, that's a huge thing for you. So I just, yeah, please accept my love and support. That's excellent. But yeah, see, before starting all of this, I hadn't realised, and they approached you. I mean, that says something, doesn't it? That's congratulations. There is no other way to say it. Just you. Obviously, we don't know each other. We've met. Now it's a thing. Yeah. But we've met a few times via text. But yeah, I can tell that you've done a lot of work and you put your heart and soul into this, and I'm so glad it's paying off for you. So well done. Well done. But yeah, what time is it? So it's 10 to 9. Shall we do one more writing sprint and then call it a day? Like I say, I don't really have too much to say today. It's been a bit of a blech week, so I've not got a great deal of oomph to me at the minute. Just trying to think. Oh, I was going to say something deep and meaningful, but it's gone. It'll come back. Cool. So blah 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 blah. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. Like yeah. Okay, cool. So what shall we do? It's 10 to. We'll cut it fairly short today. We won't go on for too long because it's just me. You know, you want more company than just a square-eyed Englishman. So let's have a quick look. So if we say we do until 1/4past, so that's what, 25. Then we'll have one final chat and then we'll call it a day. Oh, side note, sorry, before we start, YS, I have put a link to your channel on the IWF YouTube channel. Not going to be very helpful because the IWF channel has had 0 footfall so far. But again, anybody who does come along and watch this, YS is just inspirational in the amount of output. So go over and check them out. Oh, no, wrong one. I can use my phone, honest. Cool. Right then, we'll do another 25 minutes. I hopefully will have finished this script by then. If this is your full-time YS, then I think you're going to have to knuckle down and do the work. But yeah, happy writing, and I'll speak to you in 25. then, so that's time. Time, gentlemen, please. How did we do? I didn't do quite as well that time. I only did 99 words, but that's because I finished the piece. So that's the thing. So yeah, plan for me now is I've got to record that tomorrow, get it sent over to the editor. I believe my editor has sent me back next week's video. Ugh. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why? It's just a YouTube channel. It shouldn't require this much brain space. Why do we do this to ourselves? So yeah, so that is my episode on the construction of obstacles complete. Next week, what am I doing next week? You're working on a music video. Okay, you're just doing this now to make the rest of us look incompetent, aren't you? I mean, just, is there nothing you can't do? My goodness. I sit here and I think, yeah, I just wrote 99 words. That's great. That's perfect. That's tons of work. No, I'm working on a music video. Yeah, cheers for that. Sorry. As in you create the music for your own stories. So you play the instruments, put it together, or do you? Because I could not do that. I am just in the process of learning how to play this thing and really, really not good at it. What is it? Yeah, see what I mean? So you can't even do that. Imagine trying to listen to that, good lord. There's a reason I never plug it into the amp. But honestly, YS, you feel like part of the family already. I mean, if I was wearing a hat, I would take it off to you. I love violin music. I mean, I couldn't bear the thought of learning to play it because, you know, I would be quite rightfully thrown into an oubliette. No, of course, yeah, because copyright is such a big thing on the internet these days, especially now that AI is around. Because there's a song, or there are a couple of songs that I really love and that I quote to my clients on almost a weekly basis. But I'd love to use them in some of my videos, but it's just like, even if it's only for a few seconds, just, yeah, a way to get into trouble. But as I say, YS, I mean, you're starting to feel like a member of the family, so if ever you'd like to actually come on board and have a verbal chat rather than a text-based chat, by all means, just send me an email. I think if it isn't down below, it'll be on the YouTube side. Yeah, like I say, you've just been you're with us more frequently than the hosts are, so yeah. Cool. Right then, well, that's the problem when it's just me. I run out of things to say. So yeah, thank you for accompanying me as I finished that particular script. Unless YS wants to put her link in one last time, yeah, we'll probably call it a day. So next week we'll be back to Thursday with Jen and I, Saturday, certainly with me, hopefully with Jen. and maybe even with Gary. And you never know, YS, you might be on the board as well. But yeah, cool. So as usual, you can find me on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, the RPG Therapist. Join up on my newsletter, get access to a free copy of my Therapia adventure pack. See what I did there? You will seriously, I love you so much, YS. Thank you so much for coming along and joining me. It's great. And I'll see you next week. Okay, take it easy. Bye bye.